I am putting a video together, I'll put it at the end of this, that shows me playing some patterns, and I'm going to include screenshots of the grid view of the way the scales look on the fretboard. So I'll show you how that looks. It's all going to be based on a C blues. This is more of a sort of formulaic approach. So it's based on these three scales for our C7 chord, and our F7 chord, and our G7 chord. We're playing the C7 scale here. Our F7 scale is right here. And our G7 scale is right here, starting on the fourth finger. So that scale again. What you will see in the patterns that I play, sometimes whenever I go to the top of one of those scales and the chord changes, I'll come down the other scale, or I'll come down the scale that goes with that chord. So for instance, you might see when the C7 chord goes to F, if I were to play a 2-measure pattern of C7 going to F, I might have C, C, F. So I actually switched to this for the F7 chord. Maybe something like this. C, C, F. That note that I'm on there is actually C. That's the root of my C7 chord. There was one spot in one of these that I play going up the G7 scale. You know, there's a point in the blues where it goes from G to F, back to C, and then to G. Now again, these exercises are based on the most simple of blues chord changes. So I've shown you some more advanced jazz blues, but this is based on the one that just has 3 chords in it. So the last 4 bars are those. And maybe going up the G7 chord, G, F. So this is G. So what I did was I went from G and I skipped over the passing tone that's in between F and G, the F sharp. Now this is the top part of the F7. And then I'm back to, I could go from there up to E natural. So it just kind of depends on where you are in the scale. When the chord changes that dictates the next scale, you need to find the quickest exit from the scale you're in into the scale that goes with the next chord. And that can be the subject of, you know, days, weeks, years of study, finding interesting ways to connect the chords. So at the beginning of the pattern, I think you'll see that I play something like this. C, and then I go F. Maybe skip back down to the F. So C, F, C, then F, C, then we've got G, F, and then back to C, G, and you're back to C.